Hello everybody, this is Ep.3 and I'm with...
And I'm AdfoTV.
And sorry to be so late to making more videos about this park. As you know, this was a park that we wanted to make for the competition, but sadly it was a lot of work, like a lot of work during summer. We were doing the challenges actually. We actually won a lot of them.
Yeah, we did well.
We were winning actually. So in the before the final challenge, we were in the first position. We were doing pretty good, but we had 2 weeks for making finishing the park.
Yeah.
I was making I was trying to finish one of the areas. I knew I was not even going to finish, even if I work it like 20 hours a day on it. Yeah. It was going to be impossible. I talked with Adfo. I told him maybe it's better to throw the towel, and because it was really not like working on it was really hard, and I was even getting like only working on it, not working on my stuff.
And you were basically not sleeping at all.
Yeah, basically not sleeping at all. I was really bad. Yeah. And I say, yeah, I think it's better. And not even going to try to like on the first week I told in the forums it was impossible to me to continue. Like even if, because they told me, oh, but you can continue the park and stuff and like have luck to even if it's not even finishing all, just finishing some of it. And I know myself, and I know how I work on this stuff. I know I was going to push me into my limits, and I told no, it's better me to just work my own way. I want to still finish the park. This is what I talked with Adfo, that I really like the park. I wanted to finish it at my own pace, and Adfo also wanted to work on it, and he didn't have enough time for some of the last challenges.
Yeah, exactly. I was pretty busy as well, and I had birthday, and I was gone for a little bit, and yeah. Basically, we had no chance to finish it in time, but we kinda are like perfectionists, so we kinda wanna end the project if we do it. And so we said, okay guys, that's it, we gonna drop out. We need to take care of ourselves, and especially Ep.3 of his health, because he was really working hard, and it was like at 2 AM in the morning he was sending me screenshots and said, okay, I'm going to bed now, and the next screenshot I got at 10 AM in the morning, and he I really have no idea how you did it, but basically you were working 24/7.
Yeah, nearly 24/7. Like, okay, maybe saying 24/7 is like, yeah, I was sleeping, even if it was a little, and I was eating, of course. but maybe 16 hours a day. Like, that's crazy, and I'm not being paid for do this. So it's like I was even letting, like, I'm making a game with some people, and it was like, yeah, do I finish this or do I continue with my own stuff? It was really hard, but yeah, we have been working on it actually.
Actually, you have been working on it.
Okay, yeah. Adfo is going to actually jump on the next ride we are going to make. We talked about this some weeks ago. Yeah. It's a surprise. Well, not as I think we are going to talk a little bit about it in the video.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, when we do the overview. I'm sorry, the overview. Oh my god.
Overview.
The overview. Overview. Yeah. Also, we have to say we were at the Expo this last weekend.
Oh yeah.
We had an amazing, great time.
Oh yeah, we had.
I actually knew Adfo for the first time, like in person.
Yeah. True.
An amazing guy, I have to say. He's an amazing guy.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Thank you. And yeah, I think it's time for enough presentations, and let's start with the overview of what we have been working around. I think the last thing we showed was the Miami area, if I'm correct.
Yep, in
Adfo?
videos, the last thing we showed was the Miami area.
Like we can see it right now. And actually, we are making a test using the Discord streaming. So he's actually looking at the same thing I'm looking right now.
Yay! Finally.
Yeah, and it seems it's working really well.
Oh yeah.
So if you remember the Steve guy, actually, and also you may remember we won this one with this challenge.
Yeah.
We can show you now that we didn't finish the back part.
Exactly. We cheated.
We cheated here, and I put some trees for other challenges. But yeah, we were a kind of cheating nearly in every challenge.
Yes, true.
We hide a lot of stuff. They know this, so don't worry.
Yeah.
We cheated a lot. We have a lot of backstage areas without touching, because we were like at 4 a.m. Final day on the challenge.
Yeah.
Adfo had to go to work.
Yeah.
Like in some hours. It was crazy. It was
indeed.
Actually, something I have to say, apart from showing you in this video overview what we have been making, you can see in Shyguyworld forums I've opened a new thread. And
true.
You can all see how the new updates are coming. So I posting everything new I make, I post it there. Maybe I start making also some type of time lapse if I have some time, because now I'm going a little bit slower, so it's nicer to work.
Don't promise too much.
Yeah, basically. So we did. This was the next update. We actually showed the shop on the video, or did we? Do you remember?
I actually can't remember, if I'm honest.
Well, if not, going to talk about
I think we
there was a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a challenge about making a store with we made a huge building. Everyone hated it because it was too big. But look at the detail, man. Like,
you're still trying to sell it, huh?
No, actually. So as you can see, I've been finishing the street.
Right.
And people at the Shyguyworld forums are loving the building right now. Like, oh, now it works.
Me too,
Of
by
course,
the way.
that was the idea. The idea was not to have this big ass building and just call it a day. It was filling it with typical downtown Los Angeles buildings. But some of the other challenges were like New York, for example.
Yeah.
Adfo actually worked on this challenge, and he made this beautiful B&M floatless coaster.
Yeah, I did it, but honestly, I think it could be better. But I think that's always the case, that you think you could do better, whatever you do.
Exactly. You tried it like 3 times, no?
Yeah, I think it was 3 or 4 times. I changed the layout basically completely.
So the challenge was basically we didn't have anything here. It was only the station and the lift hill.
Exactly.
We couldn't move the coaster. There were some restrooms here that we could change.
Yeah.
We actually Adfo actually made these buildings. And yeah, here I think the restroom is inside still, no?
The restrooms are inside, yeah.
Yeah. So here they are. As you can see, they are not finished inside.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, but they are restrooms.
Yeah.
Actually, the idea for this was enormous. If Adfo remembers, look, this building, it's not finished.
Yeah.
These are a bunch of trees. These were not going to be trees. These was all buildings also.
Exactly. We had a pretty good plan, but too little time.
Yeah, basically. But we could actually make the facade of the train of the coaster.
Yeah.
And Adfo also made these beautiful New York street type buildings of 1920s.
Yeah.
Because what we wanted to do here was a little bit 1920s style.
Exactly.
I made this old Times Square building.
Exactly, which is beautiful, by the way. I love it.
Thank you. So this is actually the Times Square building that it's behind all these billboards that you see now in Times Square.
Yeah.
So it was actually a beautiful building.
Yeah, it was.
Before they just put some billboards and sadly have everything
covered up.
Covered up and things. And I also did the entrance of the. So that's one of the exits of the ride with the store with the photographs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And the entrance of the coaster, it's a theater, and it's actually based on the King Kong movies.
Exactly.
And that's the idea was like King Kong is in the coaster and you enter through the queue where King Kong breaks everything from the theater. And as you can see, I put a lot of attention to detail.
Yeah, the details are amazing. Really.
This is when we started to use billboards like a ton.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we tried billboards early on.
On the shop.
Exactly, and now I think we continue to use, especially you, use tons of billboards, which kind of, I think, a lot of people think that using billboards is making playing the game easier, which is like exactly the opposite, in my opinion, because you're out on the internet and searching for good textures for hours and hours, and or creating your own, which takes even more time. So it's very time consuming.
That's true. Actually, this, for example, this carpet floor, it was made by me.
Oh,
like
really?
I found some screenshots of carpets, but I didn't like them. I started to tweak some of them in Photoshop. That takes a bunch of time.
Yeah.
Like really a bunch. So yeah, that's something. So basically, you enter the lobby, and all the queue, it's inside the theater basically. And as you can see, I made the whole theater.
Yeah.
So it actually looks like the real one in the remake.
Yeah.
In the King Kong remake. You don't even see this part when you are here.
True.
But
you put a lot of work into it, which you can really see.
That's my own fault. That's true.
No, I love it.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like the guests are going to see it.
Yeah, true.
So the idea here was actually the guests are going to stand in the queue, and they can look through the hole that King Kong left. As you can see all the chains and all broken stuff, and you can see the coaster. Like it adds to anticipation of the coaster.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to. I put a lot of thought into nighttime shots. So as you can see, the whole building lights up.
I mean, it's amazing. It's really looking amazing. The lighting in the game is stunning, and what you pulled out of it is stunning
also,
as well.
You may remember these eagles.
Yeah.
That we have been using a lot in the park. And going through the stage doors, so you go like to the backstage of the theater, and you have this. I used some of the Adfo. You make this for the store, and I use it.
Yeah, true.
So that's. But I try to make like the backstage area really realistic, with the ropes and those typical bags to
Yeah, the weight bags, right?
Mm-hmm. Also, the two doors. If you are a fan of King Kong movies, this is the character that is the director of King Kong, and she is the girl, the actress. So that's something like a little bit of an Easter egg. And you go to the fire exit, and this brings you to the subway part where you get the coaster. And let me use my time because I didn't work a little bit. Okay. So, okay, you see how many billboards I used here.
Yeah.
No wall is. Oh yeah, these walls are real. But
yeah, but
these
still,
are not. These are 4 meter by 4 meter walls. So I could make like I don't know how this is called. Do you know it, Adfo? Like
you mean the sign? Or
yeah, the patterns, the mosaic.
Mosaic, yeah.
Yeah, mosaic. And yeah, the station tried to this was finished after the challenge. This part of with the cables. You can see this type of cables in B&M coasters. So I was going a little bit too for the realistic part. Also the Empire State.
Yeah, that wasn't in the initial challenge.
Yeah, and it's not finished, as you can see. It's made out of windows.
Yeah, took you quite a long time, right?
Yeah, and basically King Kong is going to be on top when it's finished.
Someday.
So it's going to, someday. Someday it's going to be finished. Someday. And all the train, basically the transport of the train is going to be like the old New York elevated train track. So that's going, I think it's going to look really nice.
I hope so, yeah.
There was some flat ride challenges. The first one we didn't do anything. It was like, no, we don't have time. This week we need to. Yeah, I think it was after the coaster we were like, oh, I'm fed up. This is never going to be finished. Blah blah.
Yeah.
We just. So the next.
I think the next one was the dark ride, wasn't it?
Yeah, the dark ride. This one is the first one I made alone, I think.
Yeah. So
basically, Adfo had to the real work, and of course that's more important than Planet Coaster.
Yeah, sadly.
No, it's more important. It's not like sadly or anything. You are being paid for that, so of course you need to go to work, and I understand. I completely understand that. But basically, Adfo was going to work on the Central Park part, and I was going to work on the dark ride. As you can see, yeah, there's a dark ride, but there's no show building. But the front is decorated.
Yeah.
I think this is the old museum, the old entrance of the Natural History Museum of New York. Not the new one that you can see in every photograph. That was actually going to. I was going to use that as an exit.
Yeah.
But I didn't finish. But if you enter, you will see the museum lobby and all the queue area.
I think you have an on-ride video on your channel.
Yeah, I have an on-ride video that I don't want to show. It's on private.
Okay.
I need to finish stuff still of this ride. I just wanted to get it perfect to show it.
Yeah.
But I think we can show some rooms, maybe.
Sure.
I'm going to.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Actually, you know what I would have used if this was have done later? The new, how do you call it? The new floorless dark ride we have with the spooky pack.
Oh yeah.
Because it will have worked much better, I think. So you can see some rooms. Actually, the story goes about the museum. It's the museum curators are Belle and View, that are our theme park mascots. It's basically it's basically a red girl and a blonde girl, as you can see in the photos. I'm actually going to redraw them in my style when I have some time. But yeah, you can see some some of the rooms here. This is the animal room, typical of any museum. Basically, you have like a space room and stuff. I think that's it. I'm not going to show more.
Yeah, better not.
Here you have view in an astronaut suite.
I really love the attention to detail you put in there. Really, it's looking amazing.
Actually, the Earth was an idea of someone that made like it was. I retouched it to make it different, but it was thanks to someone at the workshop. I don't know his name right now, but I will try to look for it and we'll put it in the description. But yeah, that's it. I think that's it for the dark ride.
Yep.
This another challenge I won, I think.
Yeah, I think you won.
Yeah, but this was one of the challenges. I actually, how do you say, a draw? There was a draw in that challenge.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah. So someone won with me. I don't remember who was.